Right, I'm buzzing around finding things to do, and I've just carpet lined the cupboard, right, because at the end of the day my clothes, it's more than definitely my clothes that are going to go in there. The everyday clothes, the stuff I don't wear very often will go up there, and you know, like and other things. Never know what's going to happen, right? But I've also made the box up there. It ain't screwed in yet, to cover up the back, because as I said, I'm going to put the switches and the meter and everything up there. That's going to cover all that cabling, because the cabling goes down along and down in the back. So I'm well chuffed with that. I haven't done the ceiling yet. I've not got round to that yet. That's looking uphill again. And anyway, that's all nice and tidy in there. It helps deaden the sound as well. You know, it has deadened it. Not a lot, but it has. I can hear the difference. So yeah, I'm using that one for storage at the moment. Well, I had to have somewhere to put all this. It's all over there, look. It's all over the shop. You know, I will have a garage soon, I hope. And I can start to store stuff in there. It won't get stored in there because I'll be using it, won't it? So, anyway, that's done. I haven't put the fridge in its position yet. It's still movable. So he ain't done yet. But I've made the shelf to go in there. It's just that it's a good support for my cup of tea. It's there. So I'm going to attempt to make a slider to go over on that. I was going to put perspex in it, but I've decided now I'm just going to put a slider for the warmth. I'm going to make the pocket for there, and I'm going to make a pocket for there. I don't know what I'm going to make that one out of yet. Because really I have got the basket that I used to keep in there before, because that fits in there lovely. So I don't know whether just to put a basket there or what. Don't know. I mean, it's, you know, I always kept my dishcloths and my green scrubby WW thing and lots of little bits up there. So there, that's as far as I've got so far. It's turned out into a beautiful day out there. It is nice. Started to even dry the tarmac over there. Right, that little bracket's on there now. I can't remember if I said right. Anyway, done the cupboard, done the box, so the wires can go into there. That's all done. That isn't screwed in yet. That's just gravity's holding that there. And I've also done that. But look what I can do. I can put my cup in there. That's bloody fantastic. I like it. That's taken me all bloody day to do those 3 items. Wow. Oh, yeah, I haven't done anything else. No, I haven't really done anything else. I've got it everywhere. Look at the state of it. And my poor 35-year-old step that I made way back. I made it for a caravan that we had, and it has lasted. I've repaired it that many times, but it is not going to get repaired again. And yes, it's going in the scrap. Right, I'm down this end in the dark. I've just put a socket on the end of the inverter lead. So I've now got power, so I can plug in my solder iron. I've just taken the cowl down, and it's okay without the torch. I'm just going to solder my LED lights. They're going right the way around the outside of that, and hopefully then it'll light it up. I didn't know whether to put it around on the inner rim, on the inner rim of the lid, but I thought when you're in bed that's going to be too much of a glare. It's going to be too much of a glare throwing at you, because if I put it round in there. So I thought if it goes above this lip that's inside, it'll be above that, and if it don't work, it don't work. You know, it's only a thing just to light up the bedroom. So, oh, 1, 2. I chuffed the bits with that. No rattling. Oh, that one does a little bit. Oh, and that one does a little bit. They just want a slight adjustment. Yeah. Oh, that one not too bad. Still haven't made the cover to go on there. Is what it'll just be a slider, I think, and it'll just slide back up to there. This is the head end, so it'll slide away from the head end. At least when you lay there and the doors are open, you can still see out. Well, it'll still let light in as well if I open it. Let the air flow. I've had the heater on this morning. It was -1. Well, it was flickering between -1 and 0. So I've had the heater on today, but the solar's come out. I don't know whether you can see that or not. Let's just turn the light on it. Yeah, batteries are up to 13.4 still, because the sun's come out. Still whacking 3 amps into the batteries. I just realised I turned the power off for the lights. There. Because if you press OK, it turns the auxiliary, you know, the output of it, on and off. If I press it again, if you could see the little light will disappear there. Ready. There, it's gone. Right, there's no output on it. Turn it back on. Comes back on with the light on it. It's 13.4 volts at the MPPT, and I'm using 0 at the moment, and that's because I've turned the lights off because I'm using the power up there. So right, yeah, so at least I can have the inverter on now and get the soldering iron go. Well, there's not going to be a lot of video in today because I've put the lights around the skylight, right, and I've also put the same ones there, which go on and off with the same switch, but that's only a temporary switch at the moment. They're not connected to the two-way lights that they're going to be. So the other one is I'm only doing this because, you know, I just need light in here at night times. I can work a little bit later then. I've got wires dangling everywhere because I've disconnected that one off it. So I'm going to go because that wire travels through into that box, so I can reconnect in there now. That's only up there temporary because there's LED lights going round in the middle. What else can I say? Like I've already wired, put all the lights up inside the cupboards. It's just I haven't got around to wiring those up yet, but it's pointless having the cupboard lights on. You know, I can't work with the cupboard lights turned on, can I? So I think I'm going to use that light because that's a real good bright light. I'm going to put him underneath the kitchen and use him for a kitchen light. Although I have got others here. The one I just took out, where was it there? That's the original kitchen light, but there's no diffuser on it. At least with that one, there's a diffuser on it. But I have got those in the shorter ones. I think they're about half the length of those. In fact, they're being used in Womble office, so I don't know whether I've got any in here. I can't remember. No, I don't think I have. So, oh, the sun's nice and warm coming through that window. Yeah, it's Friday. It's forecast that we got the best day today. Otherwise, all weekend, it's gonna bloody chuck it down again. So, that's it. I've got that light up now. I can get on and carpet up that end. I have been using the light on the back of the power oak. Oh, I've turned him off. Just to light it up whilst I was soldering and the heat shrink and whatever. Yeah, I bought all the heat shrink in a Stanley box, so it does its job. But yeah, that's there. That's just to light it up as an interior light. There will be coloured LEDs, RGB is it? There will be some of those going around once it's carpeted. They'll be going around all the skirting, all the way around underneath the seats. So it could be floodlit on the floor. It'll be floodlit down there. Can't afford the box to go down there yet. And it will be under there. But I have got some of this electrical conduit. Right. I was going to put it up there. Which would... was my intentions originally, was to put that up there. And put the lights inside it. I still might do it. I don't know yet. What's your opinion? Right, I'll get on with it. I'm not filming much today purely because I'm just doing these stupid little wiring jobs just as so I can have light in here, and I'll get on with it. Well, the ceiling's done now as well, and already, because I used the LED lights that came out of the shower room in the last build, there's one blown already there, and those three just over there are playing up. They'll start flickering in a while now it's been on, but they're all round inside there. You can't really see those with the daylight coming through, but they're all in. And yeah, it's nice and bright that end, but because I've lost this light, I got no light there. I'm gonna have to do some more wiring now. I'm gonna have to use my piece of string and pull another cable through, I think. I might just temporarily just run it across the floor just to keep this one going. Well, as I said, I'll take it into this box. I think there's a live wire in that box already. So that's as far as I got so far. Oh well, what's the time? Yeah, it's 12 o'clock, and it's Friday the 4th. Look at the day. Oh, beautiful out there. Beautiful. And because we had a fair frost this morning, 3 of the neighbours have all been round to borrow the jump leads. It's going to happen a lot more. Right. Another dustbin bag full. That is all the carpet I've got left. I've now put this table in temporarily, so I've just, because that's only just screwed into the wall, and at least I can use the table now. That's still storage. All the lights are working. Those LEDs have come back on. Those are still working. I've temporarily put my torch back in there to keep it charged, because yes, I do use it, and I have put a fuse box up there. I said I wasn't going to, but it is only temporary. I've just wrapped the wires around the battery at the moment. Well, around the auto shut off battery disconnect. I've just put that in there for now. I mean, we've only got 3 things running on it at the moment. I've put the light in. I've put that one in. Right, that's running off the wiring for the centre light. Without realising it, I did wire up that one. So that one's all lit up. Let's open that. So they're all lit up. That was accidental. I thought I was wiring up centre light. Well, it said centre light on it, but it's centre box lights. So I'll turn them off. I got to just remember to turn them off. And I put power up here for my camera, and also put a switch there because I've put the other one, and that lights the kitchen area up lovely. So I'm chuffed over that. I tell you what, wiring, it takes up that much time. I mean, I'm down to 12.9 at the moment. That's because I'm sucking quite a lot. And the sun is so low, and I've only got 200 watts on the roof, and it's flat. It's flat down on the roof. because it's still sort of dryish out there, I'm going to put the MC4s onto the solar there, as though I can put the other panel outside, and it'll help top it up. But we're forecast now 3 days of heavy rain, so I'll wire it up ready and put the MC4s on it, and I'll just get it ready for when the sun does come back out. I can boost them back up then. The only thing I can see at the moment is I'm going to use my Power Oak to charge the batteries. You know, I'm just sat here and I've got all the lights on, all of them, you know, just to see what I'm doing. I've got the radio on all day. I've got the Walkie Talkie plumbed into the van battery all day. I know that once it's plugged into the mains, it's only a 30 amp charger, right? But it will push it over the top, as though my voltage sensitive relay will charge the van as well. Because I'd say I was going to say shit scared then, but I am shit scared that I ain't going to be able to start the van, because I'm just using all the power off the van only by using the radio and the walkie-talkie. I need the walkie-talkie because I won't know when my dinner's ready. $130 watts. That's 14 amps. Is it 14 amps? I think it's 14 amps now. Being thrown into my batteries. Yeah, I'm up to 30, as good as 13 volts there. And the van's nearly up to 13 volts. Well, it's 12.7 according to that. So, thank God for that. Since we last met, I don't know whether I said I put kitchen light on there. I got switch up there. This is only wired up temporarily, mind. The switch is staying there, the light's staying there, but the power supply is coming direct off the battery, right, to keep the camera going. I've got a USB socket inside the cupboard. But I got the, if I can remember, oh, there it is. Right, I'll put a switch on there, so all these cupboards light up. Noisy neighbours going out. Yeah, so that's on a switch now, and I put one. I took them straight out of the other cupboards, so you know, they got nice little side light repeater, and I've also temporarily put the one that was on the ceiling around the skylight, because I put the skylight back in now. They're all up there. They're going right round. So that lights that on. If I turn the main light off, you know, it lights that bedroom area up lovely. Couldn't put up with that blowing all the time though. So that's it. That's all I've got. Tidied up, put the table in temporarily. Other than that, that's all I've been doing, is just wiring up these little tiny things just as though I can work. And as of, this is Friday, all this weekend, it's forecast heavy rain for us for the next 3 days. So I can come out, it's dry in here, but you know, there ain't a lot I can do. I thought that ply might be big enough for that door, but it ain't. Oh yeah, I've put the hatch here. I've just put a temporary hatch there now. I hadn't got enough rail to put it on, but it works anyway. It's just enough to keep a draft off. So that's it. I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more today. I've had enough. Well, not only that, it's 4:30. It's nearly dark. It's 4:30, and it is turning dark. So just finish my cup of tea up, and then I'll be in the house Till next time, bye bye.